You know what it is? I'm Mina SayWhat. We are backstage. Kid Ink is here. He just performed. Actually, he just sound checked and did a meet and greet. So we out here. You back in Philly promoting the album, right?
Yes, it's full speed, everything. Full speed tour, full speed, the new album. But Be Real is the new single.
Right.
You know, we having some fun.
Listen, what I like about you is that you put out albums and then go right on tour.
Yeah.
And I think that's like a lot of people don't do that. You know, this is your third album in, you know, and you immediately go right on tour. How's that been?
I think for me, you know, some people wait until everyone learns all the songs and then, you know, does the tour. But I feel like when I do the tour, I have to kind of do those new records. I want to get them off and show and prove those songs are what they really, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes the energy, sometimes you don't know it until you see the show or you can see the theme or the background. Because, you know, we'll have like movies or things playing, or when you see the different colors, it'll give you different vibes and you'll understand the song a little bit more, or you'll learn a moment, you know what I'm saying, or have a moment from that show that you'll always remember when you listen to the song, which I think makes it more of a memory than just listening to the record on the radio all day. So for me, I like to go out and get those new songs off immediately just so people, you know, say can understand it and hear everyone.
Yeah, I was watching a documentary and you actually just came back from the UK, and I thought it was interesting that you said that you like to tour, because tour life is a hard life. Yeah,
I mean, I like to do shows, and I like to, you know what I'm saying, sometimes see different cities, you know, see different things, but necessarily, you know what I'm saying, tour has its you know, moments where you're like, man, I can't wait to go home.
Yeah.
You know, you get homesick, and I think you'll have like the beginning homesick moment, the middle homesick moment, which isn't the worst, but it's like right when it's like 2 more days left is when it's the worst.
Yeah.
That's when you really feel sick. You would think when it's 2 days left, you would feel more happy, like, oh, it's almost over, but nah, it just gets worse and worse. It seems like the days are the slowest days ever.
When's the last time you went home? LA?
I was just home recently. I've been, you know what I'm saying, taking because I did so many dates last year, I kind of like overworked myself, so I've been trying to take more of a break and stay at home and stay in the studio. So I've been, you know, in the studio and at the house a lot, you know, this past month or two, so I'm feeling blessed about it.
Yeah, I always see you working, and do you have time off? Like, what is Kid Ink's personal life like right now?
This is my first birthday in a couple of years that I had off.
Happy birthday!
So, you know, April 1st.
I did say happy birthday to you on air.
So we got, you know, the April 1st, you know, I took that whole week off.
Okay, whoa, a whole week.
Right?
Whoa.
You know? That sounds amazing. That's really big. Like a week for me is like crazy.
And what'd you do?
Sat in Turks and Caicos and did everything.
Yeah.
We had a lot of fun. You know what I'm saying, went around all the different hotels. I mean, it's not a huge island, but we went out there and did a lot of water sports and just as much as we could just for those 7 days. Like every theme, you know what I'm saying, anything they had to do, we was down for it. So,
yeah. But you heard my, and girl, I know you wanna be my main chick. What? Sit my main chick. I said, fuck whoever you can. What you tell me, Sid? Who you can. I told her, fuck that nigga.
Full Speed, third album. You know, you got over like that second album hump that everybody talks about. What was it like? Was it easy? Was it harder to make this album?
For me, I feel like it was easier studio-wise. Just, you know, I think putting together the records, but then it's always the hard part of singling down the records.
Yeah.
So I think with this one, I had a harder time picking the songs for the album because it was so many songs that I liked. It felt like if this was missing, then it was not gonna be the, you know what I'm saying, album it needed to be. But when you work in, you know what I'm saying, the game of, you know, music business, it's also a thing where sometimes you gotta take some L's with records because, you know, it's just not cost effective.
Yeah.
Like I was always just like, man, why can't I put 20-something songs in the record? And they're like, yeah, it's just you really just paying for the songs more than, you know what I'm saying, you're selling the songs. So I think, you know, with that, it makes me love where I came from with the mixtape game and putting out music like that. So, you know what I'm saying, I definitely missed that, but putting together this album, you know, and getting over that hump was definitely cool. You know, it's been good success. I've had more singles off this album than the last one, so it's definitely doing something big.
We'll get to the singles, because I wanted to talk about that, but I wanted to talk about the fact that I just watched you make a beat. Like, I just watched them make a beat in like a minute or two, during sound check.
It's like me and Tech wilding out. He'll, you know what I'm saying, play some instrumentals or something like that. And I just mess around with the sound during sound check, because, you know, what I do is now invite, you know, when it's people who, because I always get running into people who are like, yo, let me rap for you.
Yeah.
Even yesterday, like at a meet and greet, the dude just start rapping out of nowhere. He spit like 24 bars and he didn't even warn me. So, you know, with that, I felt like it was cool to go on stage. People always ask me too, how come you don't make beats no more? So I was like, I do have all the equipment. I still use it. I just don't, you know, I haven't been going in like that. So for me, I was like, go on stage and make the beat and invite one of y'all to come freestyle for your city and have fun. And it's been going well. Every city, somebody jumps up on stage and, you know what I'm saying, does their thing. So it's been good.
So every time I go somewhere, somebody always asking me, yo, can I freestyle for you? Can I spit something for you? And real quick. And then people always ask me, how come you don't make beats no more and all of that? So real quick, I want to see, is there anybody that want to come spit a verse real quick?
Because I know I'm activist. There's certain things I wouldn't square.
So you started off as a producer, right? So what's going on with that? Are you still producing records for other people? Is that on the back burner right now?
I think it's all really just for me. I don't really have, I guess, you know, the time and energy to put into it as I would need, because I feel like when I, you know, do that thing, I would want to get in the studio with different artists and sit all day and make beats with them and really, you know, vibe out with them instead of just making beats and sending emails all day. So I feel like, you know, from there I just haven't had that time to just sit and really focus on that. So I've been just doing it for my own stuff with, you know what I'm saying, there's songs on the album like Body Language where, you know, I really remastered and replayed all the drums and, you know what I'm saying, made it sound the way I felt like it needed to sound, not to take away anything from the production I was on it before, but it's certain things that instead of explaining it to the producer, if you just go, yo, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna add these claps and these 808s, let me know what you think, and then they go, all right, sounds good, then, you know what I'm saying, that's really how it works. And I'm with that for my project, and I don't have to like take all the credit for it right now. I'm still getting my publishing. So.
I didn't know you played drums. What else do you play?
I mean, I could play.
Cause I saw you do the MPC.
Yeah, the MPC. So. I mean, I can hold down a drum set, but I'm not like Travis Barker or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? The guitar is something you got to practice at. You can pick up all that stuff just from, you know, learning. It was just having the equipment at the house and really just forcing it.
Yeah.
Like, that's really what I was into at the time.
I'm glad you brought up Body Language, because Usher is such a major look to put on Body Language. Like, how did you get that? Was that a label thing? Did you call him and was like, Ush, like, what's good? How did that happen?
It's more like, you know, a situation where you hear things in the offices like, all right, this person's working, this person's doing this, and you like anybody goes, all right, you want to send any records to him? It's like, yeah, I got some stuff. So I kind of sent over the record to him, like, not with an idea for it to be a single, more so that was really the only record I had that I wanted to send him that felt like it was gonna work for his vibe without going in on tour and doing a whole bunch of brand new records, which I didn't have time for. So I sent that record out to him, and the response came back immediately from his team and from them like, yeah, Usher's gonna cut it this, you know what I'm saying, in a couple days. And it was like, oh, okay, well, we got that done, but it wasn't really like still, all right, this is the single. It was just like, all right, we got this Usher hook about to come. I'm just waiting for it to come in the email. So as soon as, you know, the hook came, it was kind of like, man, this is crazy. But then
I mean, it's Usher.
Yeah, I was just like, man, this is crazy. I have this Usher hook, but I still got to go cut verses for it and really put it together. And at that time, everybody was so excited about just having it. They excited me to cut the record and kind of just did its own thing without even like thinking it was gonna mold the album or anything or starting the album. It was kind of just like, let's put this record out. And then they were like, all right, it's doing well, let's do this album now.
What's the biggest person that you've worked with that you're like, wow, I'm really working with this person right now?
I got to see Pharrell make beats, and you know what I'm saying, he's somebody I wanted to emulate when I was coming up making beats. So I feel like that was dope. See him use the same kind of equipment I use now.
Right.
Cool.
He uses MPC?
He uses keyboards and Logic.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Logic is where all the sounds and everything comes from. That's what I use. And then the keyboard is just the controller. So from there to drum pads, all that's like in the keyboard. So, yeah, technical stuff.
Hotel, Chris Brown. You and Chris really got like something going on. Like you guys just sound perfect together.
Yeah,
Not in that way. Like what's going on with the project? You guys, I kind of feel like you're big bro, little bro in this situation.
I feel like, you know, I seen him the other day. I don't think we'll ever probably do a project.
No? Come on.
Not a full project, no. I'm sure that would it would be too corny.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Because he kind of did it with Tiger and...
True.
Yeah.
It would be too much.
No.
For us. Yeah, that would be the joke the whole time. It's brothers and brothers and brothers.
Yeah.
But I feel like, you know, I would definitely want, you know, him to work on my next project and me on his, more just on the writing side of things, not even necessarily just having him as a feature, just 'cause I know he can write in the studio, so get some records and, you know, keep it cool, you know, so we don't have to exhaust the, you know, thing. Same thing with Mustard. Like I work with Mustard all the time.
Yeah.
I got a bunch of records with Mustard that I can put out all the time, but it's like I'm gonna hold that and let the fans really appreciate it more than anything.
You ain't got no cash. You ain't got no dollar. Hey, stay with that drama. Let's just be real.
Mustard produced Be Real.
Yes.
Right? I love Be Real. I don't understand why that didn't come first.
Because, you know, people didn't want to listen to me.
No? Oh, so you wanted it to be the first single?
I felt like, you know, it was because not only that, I was playing it for people and getting the same response from them.
Yeah.
You know, everyone around me was saying the same things. I played it for some of my DJ friends. They said the same things. But, you know, sometimes, you know, certain stuff just looks better on paper to some people, or you know what I'm saying, when that artwork is put out, or just they feel like it'll do better just because of the names, you know, sometimes. So for me, it was more of a fight where I felt like I had to really just take Be Real to the streets and take it to all the DJs and take it to the clubs and tell them, you know, this is gonna be the one. This can be the one too for something else, but this is the one for right now that I feel like. So we really kind of forced that on everybody as far as, you know what I'm saying, in those offices. And you made that happen.
I'm glad you forced it though.
Yeah, I was in every interview like, so the new single, I'm like, well, yeah, but you guys should play Be Real tonight.
I love it. I love Dej Loaf. Her mixtape is everything that I feel like is missing right now in terms of like women and how we're portrayed or how we're not portrayed. Whose decision was it to put Dej Loaf? Because I just love everything about the record and what she brings to it and what you guys got going on together.
It was like a natural vibe as far as, you know, when we ran into each other at the show that we had together. It was like a radio show. She showed a lot of love, and from there, you know, I think her management, my management always just kept in contact, because there was other artists too that they, you know what I'm saying, rock around that I rock with too. So it was always just, you know, running into each other and the name popping up, to where I had this record that, you know, popped in my hands from Mustard, and it had this hook and it had these crazy like gritty lyrics on it from a female singing the hook. So for me, I was just like, man, it's not too many people I can get to recut this besides like Nicki Minaj, like, and nobody's really gonna pull it off to make it believable. And then, you know, I kind of sat back, yo, Dej Loaf could kind of kill this right now, and it's like a moment, you know what I'm saying? It was kind of one of those things where she was in my face because of the moment she was having on her record. So it was something that was kind of undeniable at that point. And she was excited about it, let her do her thing, create her own melodies and have fun with it, and then we just reproduced it from there.
So you were together when you put this record?
Nah,
you just sent it, okay.
I sent the record over. For me, you know, I felt like for this, it wasn't as important to get in the studio with her for the sake of, like, sometimes I'll fly people out or get in the studio with people and they don't act like the same artist when I'm not there. So they kind of don't act like that. They act like that in the booth too, so they'll recut things and sound a completely different way or try to emulate what I'm doing or make it, you know what I'm saying, for me. When they get in the studio, like, so what do you want for you? Let's do your sound. And I'm kind of like, nah, I have you here to be
I want your sound, right?
It's not about my sound, it's about me wanting you to compliment the record. So let her do her thing, and I felt like it wouldn't have turned out that way if I was in the studio.
Explain to me the video, because I get like Walking Dead, the chick is with blood, there's videos, I feel like someone's about to die. Like,
I think definitely somebody, if you know me and big into horror movies and watching crazy scary stuff, and like I'm like the guy on the tour bus playing something insane that makes everybody have nightmares. So for me, you know, with, you know, forcing that a lot lately, just in, you know, what I like and just showing the fans, I felt like, you know, when this treatment came from Mike, it was such a dope, you know, treatment that I couldn't deny it. Like, we had these other good treatments too, but this one just, the feel and the vibe was right where I wanted to go with the fashion. It just fit perfectly. So, you know, I was really in that zone, and he showed up, man, and showed out, and I thought it was a dope, you know what I'm saying, new look for me that's really doing well.
And it's not a lie that you miss it. Hey, I can tell. What? Okay, let's talk about it. About it. About it. About it. Let's talk about it. About it.
I wanted to ask you about something because I noticed you're on the Fast and the Furious record and Rich Homie Quan's on that, and then you got Young Thug on your own album, and we hear about what's going on with all that. How do you feel about somebody that kind of works with people that might not be getting along, or there's beef? Like, how do you even maneuver through that?
I don't usually, like, if it depends. Like, if it's somebody close to me and they have a problem with another artist, I feel like it's just, you know what I'm saying, it does kind of make them feel salty. You have to kind of think about it a little bit. But, you know, if it's a song where it's like me and 5 other people on it, and, you know, a DJ put it together, something like that, it's different. But if it's a record that we all got in the studio and did this, you know, I definitely would have the conversation if my friend didn't like that person or the other artist, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I feel like, you know, as long as the conversation's had and it's about money, you know, sometimes you just gotta get your money.
You just try to stay neutral, which I like, you know?
Yeah, but, you know, I mean, I don't have no problems myself, but, you know, I definitely gotta pay attention and stay, you know, away from, you know, seeing the situations where, you know, people don't get along. I'm not just gonna bring, like, somebody together in the same room if I know that they don't click like that, and I've definitely been conscious about those certain things.
Yeah.
Even, it's not even just artists. Sometimes artists don't get along with producers. So you'll have a song produced by somebody, and then the feature gets on, and they're like, nah, I don't rock with that producer no more. And you're like, so it's just a beat, but they really take it personal.
Yeah,
like,
well,
nah, I
people
don't
know how
want to
to
be on that
separate.
song anymore because
Right.
I don't like that guy's beat, and I don't want to say his name. You know what I'm saying? So it just depends on the person.
We gotta wrap up, but I want to ask you a couple of things before we go. How do you feel about how Young Thug is maneuvering out here with that whole Lil Wayne situation?
I think he said in his interviews and everything that, you know, for him it was all homage that he was trying to pay forward at first. So I feel like, you know, with that, you know what I'm saying, in his mindset, then that's how he really felt. Then it's definitely something you should have a conversation with him about. But, you know, it is what it is, I guess. His album came out, I heard it, it's pretty dope.
Yeah.
I had a couple of favorite records on there so far.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And, you know, Wayne can still do the Carter 6 now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't believe in suing people though. But yeah.
Okay. You don't believe in Lil Wayne suing people?
No, I know. I don't know what Lil Wayne did. I just don't believe in suing people.
What happened with the dog? I read on TMZ that your dog attacked the pizza person. No.
My dog, you know what I'm saying, is I got 2 dogs. The little one is a scary one though. I got a pit bull.
I got a pit bull too.
I got a little what's the
little cute dog. Come here, puppy. We were hanging out before.
She's a schnauzer, and you know, she's mean. She barks more than anybody.
But you obviously can't talk about it. There's a lawsuit going on.
Nah.
I just thought that was crazy. No.
You know what I'm saying? My dog just got in some trouble.
Okay.
It is what it is. You know, dogs get in trouble.
All right. Well, congratulations, Fast and Furious. You're on the soundtrack.
Yes.
You got the album out. Be Real. You're on tour. And congratulations, man. You're doing good. You're moving out here. I see you.
Trying to keep it moving. Trying to work, you know what I'm saying, responsibly and safe, and, you know what I'm saying, keep my body together. I'm not on robot 8 mode right now.
Yeah.
Usually I was on robot mode. I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying, take care of myself a little better, but definitely working hard out here.
Yeah, you
Big
need
part.
balance, man. Don't.
Yeah, you gotta
I
balance.
feel like you're the type of person that you just go, and you don't even take care of yourself. You won't eat.
Nope.
You won't you gotta eat. Like, these things are important.
You got
Literally
time.
fight him to eat.
You gotta fight them to
You
eat.
gotta have time to eat.
You gotta nourish your body so you can produce.
I learned that when I almost fell off stage one day.
Yeah, I'm serious though. All right, take care of yourself. All right.
Appreciate that.
All right, y'all know what it is. Full speed. He's on tour. Be Real. Dej Loaf. You know what it is. Kid Ink. I mean to say what. You know what it is.